Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another Just Cause 4 video. Today we'll go over some of the new screenshots posted on the official Just Cause 4 Twitter. Those screenshots range from in-game images to concept art for different characters we will see in the new Just Cause game. But before we go over all of these images, I want to let you guys know that I'm running a giveaway with Instant Gaming where you can win Just Cause 4 or any other game on their website. All you have to do is click on the link in the description and follow the instructions on there in order to enter. Anyway, let's begin with the images of some of the concept art for the game before we move over to some of the more exciting in-game screenshots. The first image showcases the new Black Hand Soldier. They look pretty standard, similar to what we've seen in the previous games. He seems to be equipped with just a standard assault rifle with an underbarrel grenade launcher. For a private, he seems to be pretty well equipped when it comes to armor though. He appears to be wearing a bulletproof mask and some chunky looking chest piece. Hopefully it'll be reflected in the gameplay, so maybe you'll have to aim for the limbs in order to deal more damage to those enemy types, and of course for them to be able to use the grenade launcher on their weapon. The next image shows a bit of a familiar face. I'm sure some of you will recognize him. Of course, it's Sheldon. I feel like I had to include him in this video as I didn't really talk about him in my latest trailer analysis video. As we know, Rico has a thing or two to say to Sheldon after the ending of the CDLC from Just Cause 3. Hopefully that will be expanded on and explained in the story of Just Cause 4. From the concept art, he looks pretty much identical to how he used to in the previous games, with the Hawaiian shirt and of course the bulletproof vest. So I'm pretty sure he'll be hard to miss if you come across him in the game. Now let's move over to some of the proper in-game screenshots, and let's begin with arguably the coolest screenshot of them all. Now this is wallpaper material right here. Let's start with talking about the massive two mounted cannons in this picture. It looks like some sort of an automated defense system for the mountain base. Might be connected to the main story of the game, kind of similar to one of the bases from Just Cause 3 where you had to play through the story in order to deactivate the base defenses. Another very interesting addition to the game are transport helicopters. Now the Black Hand Soldiers will have the ability to rappel down into battle. It's a nice little touch, making the game a little bit more detailed, and it looks epic while you're in combat. A cool addition would be to potentially see the player being able to suspend themselves on one of those ropes from the helicopter, kind of similar like you were able to do in Far Cry 5, where basically you can grapple onto it and just kind of like hang there and, you know, adjust how far from the helicopter you are hanging. But overall, I do have to say I love this image. The snowy base, the mountains in the background, and everything about it just looks pretty cool. And obviously we have gotten some new information regarding the game. The next screenshot showcases Rico battling the Russian-inspired attack helicopter during a thunderstorm. As far as I can tell, there isn't really anything new we haven't seen before in this picture, apart from obviously the location of the screenshot. The helicopter seems to be getting hit by lightning, once again showcasing the impact of the weather on the gameplay. So the weather will not only obviously be a visual thing, it's going to impact how everybody is going to behave in the world, how you'll have to adapt your gameplay depending on what weather environment you find yourself in. So it's going to be another level of depth to the game, which I think is very welcomed. The last screenshot looks to be taken from a frontline battle sequence. In it we see a Black Hand armored jeep with 3 enemy types. We can spot the enemy with the deployable shields. Those just look like a pain in the ass to deal with. Outflanking or using explosives on them will be the best course of action in my opinion. At the back there is just your regular Black Hand grunts wearing balaclavas and what appears to be some sort of a commander in the front leading the charge. The Black Hand also appears to be supported by a drone in the sky, which is quite cool. The variety of enemies in game looks pretty solid this time around, so hopefully it will add more depth to the overall combat like I said. But that is all I have for you guys, just a few little screenshots. I thought I would make a video on this obviously. Let me know which one of the screenshots was your favorite in the comments down below. While you're down there, make sure to check out the giveaway link in the description if you want to win Just Cause 4 or any other game on the Instant Gaming website. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe for more Just Cause 4 content in the future. I have something big coming up, can't really talk about it just yet, but stay tuned to the channel for more information fairly soon. So I hope you're gonna have a wonderful day everybody, and I will see you guys next time. Take care and goodbye. Bye bye.